the nightingale, and the rose. On a calm spring evening, under a pale moonlight, a young student sat silently in his garden, eyes filled with sorrow. The gentle breeze rustled through the grass, whispering softly as if trying to comfort him. "She promised she'd dance with me," he murmured sadly. "If only I could bring her a red rose. But not a single red rose blooms in my garden." Above him, perched delicately among the branches of an old oak tree, sat a gentle nightingale. She listened carefully, her heart touched by the student's sorrow. Her dark eyes sparkled softly as she tilted her head and wondered, "Is love truly so powerful that it can fill a heart with such sadness?" The nightingale spread her wings and flew through the garden, searching among rose bushes for a red flower. She stopped by a bush with roses as white as winter snow. "Dear Rose," she asked politely, "please, do you have a red rose to give me? I need it urgently." "I'm sorry, little nightingale," replied the bush gently. "My roses are white, pure as the snow on the mountain peak. Perhaps another can help you." The nightingale sighed softly and continued her quest. Soon she approached another rose bush whose flowers gleamed as golden as sunlight. "Kind rose bush," she pleaded hopefully, "do you have a red rose to spare?" "I'm sorry, dear nightingale," replied the golden rosebush warmly, shaking its blossoms softly. "My roses shine gold like the setting sun. Maybe another can grant your wish." Determined, the nightingale pressed on, her tiny heart beating swiftly. Finally, she arrived at a bush hidden in shadows. Its leaves were dark and thorny, its branches rough, but deep within its thorns lay a single bud, tightly closed. "Please, dear rose bush," whispered the nightingale earnestly, "do you have a red rose? My friend needs it to win the heart of his love." The rosebush sighed deeply, its voice old and solemn. "My roses are indeed red, deep as blood, vibrant as the evening sky. But the winter was harsh, and now I have no bloom to give." "Is there no way at all?" cried the nightingale, her voice trembling with sorrow. "I'll do anything." "There is one way," murmured the rosebush gravely, "but it is a terrible price." "Tell me," said the nightingale bravely, lifting her chin defiantly. "You must sing to me all night, pressing your heart against my sharpest thorn," explained the rosebush solemnly. "Your lifeblood will flow into my veins, and only then can a red rose bloom." The nightingale trembled at these words, but closed her eyes with a firm resolve. "Love is greater than life," she whispered, her voice clear and certain. "I will do it." Night descended, wrapping the garden in velvet darkness. The nightingale fluttered to the thorny rosebush, placing her chest against the sharpest thorn. As she sang, her beautiful melody echoed through the garden, filled with love, sorrow, and an otherworldly courage. The student awoke briefly, startled by the magnificent song. "How beautiful yet tragic," he murmured sleepily, unaware of the sacrifice taking place beneath the moonlit sky. As the nightingale's song grew sweeter, her heart pressed deeper against the thorn. Slowly, a small rosebud formed, darkening into a rich crimson hue. The nightingale sang louder, her voice filled with fierce passion, love, and the joy of giving. And when the rose blossomed fully, glowing richly against the darkness, her song softly faded. At dawn, the student stepped outside and stopped in astonishment. "A red rose," he exclaimed joyfully, plucking it gently. "My love will surely dance with me now." Later that day, he rushed excitedly to see his beloved. The rose held tenderly in his hand, but she merely glanced at the rose with indifference. "Oh, that red rose won't match my dress," she said dismissively, turning away. "Besides, the Chamberlain's nephew has already given me real jewels." Crushed and heartbroken, the student walked slowly back to his garden. Feeling betrayed by love, he tossed the rose aside carelessly, and it fell into the gutter unnoticed. Meanwhile, beneath the old oak tree, the nightingale lay silent, her brave heart forever stilled. Yet the garden remembered her, whispering softly with each evening breeze, forever sharing her story. A tale of pure, selfless love, extraordinary courage, and the beautiful sacrifice of a little bird who believed in love above all else.